Peeps, end of the day, May 13th, 2025. I think this was an exploitative fold, but I want to see what GTO Wizard thinks. Let's check it out. All right, here's our spot. Pocket queens, 50 bigs deep. Purdy. Folds around us on the cutoff. Easy raise. Big blind defends. Our flop. King, jack, deuce, rainbow. Don't love that there's a king on it, but we have a lot of kings. Big blind doesn't. Big blind checks. Okay, decision point one. What's our bet size? I think small. I think we're betting frequently, therefore I think we're betting small on this board. 2 Broadway cards, no flushes, not connected. I would be correct. 20 or 33. Queens, yeah, same. So I bet 20%, which was fine. And then we get raised pretty small. So check raise from the big blind, pretty small. This is a somewhat loose player pre-flop, somewhat passive otherwise. So I give them a lot of credit for this. Let's think about what they could be sitting on. I think King Jack's in their range. I think pocket twos are in their range. 10-9, Queen 10, but I block Queen 10. So possibly 10-9. I don't know if they're always raising 10-9. So I think this is pretty strong. I'm calling. As you can see here, we're definitely calling one street with just about everything. Now the turn is a 3. Pretty bricky. And our opponent keeps going. They size it up. So it looks like they're trying to set up an all-in on the river. So I folded here. I folded. They're going to have some king. That's one thing we didn't talk about is how many kings do they raise with? All their best kings. What are their bluffs when they raise and then keep going? Let's do this filters thing. So their bluffs are second pair, third pair, ace high, no made hand, combo draws, flush draws, gut shots. I just don't think most players have these ace X bluffs. I think they have these kings for sure. I don't think they have a queen 9. They could have a queen 10, but I block these. I block these because I have 2 queens. So it's very unlikely that they have their queen X bluffs. I just don't. Maybe I'm just trying to justify a fold here, but like they don't have 5-4 suited and 5-3 suited and 4-3 suited. They just don't. So let's see what GTO Wizard wants us to do with our queens. Oops, I gotta unfilter this. Hang on a second. So it wants us to mostly fold, but it looks like we stick around with the queen of diamonds. And that would matter because we block their flush draws, I guess. So if they're bluffing with now a diamond flush draw, we can continue because we decrease the likelihood they hit their flush, I guess. That's how I would read this. Which I do have the queen of diamonds. If we look back here, right, I do have the queen of diamonds. So I guess that would have been a continue according to GTO Wizard, but I just don't know. I feel like this was a pretty smart fold. I would love to hear what everybody else thinks. So, getting them comments. Let me know. Let's stop there. I'll see y'all tomorrow.